Choose a crystal. Why do you still journey alone? Alone, 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 alone. I hold the aquamarine between my fingers and feel its crystalline coolness, that blue that evokes the calm of the deep sea and the clarity of emotional truth. You have chosen this stone, and with it the first group to delve into the question that beats in your chest: why you are still single. I spread the images on the velvet table and begin the journey through their symbols. The first card falls with a whisper. It is the Hierophant. In his illustration from the Gilded Tarot Royale, he wears a white tunic adorned with golden filigree that shines under a celestial light, and holds a scepter embellished with gears that seem to move on their own, as if the universe itself revolved around him. His eyes are firm, wise, and behind him, a stained glass window of warm colors filters a light that seems to bless everything it touches. This card tells me that your singleness is not a mistake or a punishment, but a lesson. There is a deep learning that your soul needs to assimilate before sharing its life with another person. Perhaps you have been searching externally for what you have not yet found within. A spiritual authority, an anchor, a sense of purpose that does not depend on anyone else. The Hierophant invites you to honor your own inner temple, to recognize that your truth is sacred, and that no one can teach you to love if you do not first become your own guide. The second card is the Hermit. I see him in his illustration, an elder wrapped in a dark cloak, holding a crystal lantern that emits a golden glow, and at his feet, a celestial mechanism of cogwheels that seems to measure the time of the universe. The light of his lantern does not illuminate an external path, but rather focuses inward, towards the depths of being. This card confirms what the Hierophant announced. You are in a voluntary retreat, a retreat of the soul. It's not that love isn't looking for you. It's that you are searching for something not found on the surface. Your singleness is a cave of silence where you are processing wounds, discovering who you are without the reflections of another person. The Hermit tells me not to leave that cave until the light of your lantern is so bright that it guides you without needing anyone else to precede you. Your solitude is a gestation, not a stagnation. The third card is the Two of Cups. In this card, two figures look into each other's eyes, each holding a cup, and between them, a winged lion with golden scales and crystal wings seems to bless their union. The background is a night sky with celestial gears turning in harmony, as if the cosmos itself conspired to unite two souls. This card appears to tell you that love is indeed on your horizon, but it is not just any love. It is a love that requires both to be complete, both to have done their inner work. The Two of Cups is not a love of dependence, but of mutual recognition. You remain single because the universe is preparing someone who can look into your eyes and see in you not a lack, but a queen. And you, in turn, must be ready to see in him not a salvation, but an equal. The fourth card is the Emperor. In his illustration, he sits on a throne adorned with gold reliefs and gears that seem to move like a cosmic clock. His armor is of polished steel, and his gaze is that of one who has conquered not only kingdoms, but also his own shadow. The Emperor speaks to you of structure, of boundaries, of sovereignty. You remain single because you have built an internal empire, a life with foundations so solid that you don't need anyone to support them. But this card also warns you. Sometimes that very strength can become a wall. The Emperor does not ask you to tear down your kingdom, but to open a door. The person who is coming does not come to dethrone you. They come to reign alongside you. But for that, you must allow your vulnerability to coexist with your power. The fifth card is the High Priestess. I see her seated between two columns, one black and one white, adorned with silver filigree, and at her feet, a mechanism of crystalline water that flows and ebbs like an eternal tide. In her hands, a scroll sealed with sacred symbols. The High Priestess tells you that your intuition knows why you are still single, even if your rational mind doesn't yet understand it. There is a secret, a hidden truth that is only revealed in silence. Perhaps you know deep within your being that the people who have come into your life so far were not worthy of what your soul deserves. Your intuition has been your shield, and it has kept you single because it knows that settling would be betraying your essence. Trust that silent voice, for it will lead you to the right love when the time comes. The sixth card is the Four of Cups. In this card, a figure seated under a tree with empty cups at their feet looks at 3 cups offered by a hand emerging from a cloud, but their expression is one of discontent, of dissatisfaction. In the sky, golden gears turn slowly as if time had stopped. This card is a reflection of your heart at this moment. Sometimes the universe has offered you opportunities for love, but your gaze is fixed on what is missing, on what has not been, on what did not arrive. The Four of Cups invites you to awaken, to look at the cups already before you, to recognize that perhaps apathy or idealization has kept you single. Do not settle, but also do not close your eyes to what life offers you, because sometimes love does not come in the form you expected. The seventh card is the Star. In its illustration, a naked figure pours water from 2 jars, one into a river and the other onto the earth, and above her, a constellation of stars shines in a crystal sky with golden filigree. It is a card of hope, of renewal, of faith. The star tells you that your singleness is not definitive, but a pause for the universe to heal your wounds and prepare you for a love that is light, not shadow. You have an unwavering faith in love, even if sometimes you hide it behind your strength. That faith is your greatest treasure, because it is what will keep your heart open, even when the past has given you reasons to close it. The star promises you that love is written in your stars, but first you must be your own star, your own light in the darkness. The eighth card is the Moon. I see it in its illustration, a brilliant celestial body illuminating a nocturnal landscape where a wolf and a dog howl at the moon, and between them, a crab emerges from the waters of a river that flows between silver gears. The moon speaks to you of your fears, of your shadows, of those ghosts from the past that whisper to you that it is better to be alone than to risk suffering. You remain single because there are wounds you have not yet healed, fears you have not confronted, and the moon invites you to face them. Do not fear your darkness, for it is there that the light hides. True love is not the absence of fear, but the courage to love despite it. The ninth card is the Sun. In its illustration, a child rides a white horse under a radiant sun that illuminates a garden of golden flowers, and in the sky, celestial mechanisms spin in a dance of light and warmth. The sun is the promise that after the night of the moon, clarity arrives. Your singleness will end when you decide to shine with your own light, when you stop waiting for someone else to be your sun, and become the source of your own joy. Love will arrive not as a need, but as a celebration, and when it does, it will be a luminous, warm love without shadows. The 10th card is the World. In its illustration, a figure dances within a golden wreath, surrounded by 4 figures in the corners, and behind her, a tapestry of celestial gears turning in perfect synchronicity. The world tells you that you are about to complete a cycle. Your singleness has been a journey of self-discovery, and now you are ready to cross the threshold. It's not that you need someone to be complete, but rather that you have reached a point where sharing your life will be an expansion, not a loss. The love that is coming will be a love that celebrates your wholeness, not one that fears it. The aquamarine shines on the table, and its blue light confirms what the cards have said. Your singleness is not an emptiness. It is a sacred space that the universe has given you to find yourself. When you know who you are, what you are worth, and what you deserve, love will arrive as a natural consequence, not as a desperate search. Trust the process, honor your time, and remember that true love is not sought, it is recognized. You choose option 2, the one that vibrates with the deep energy of Charoite, that stone of stormy violet crossed by veins of milky white and flashes of gold. This mineral, forged in the bowels of the earth under unimaginable pressures, does not arise to be loved half-heartedly, but to transmute fear into power. By choosing it, your unconscious whispers to me that the answer to why you are still single does not reside in a simple lack of opportunities, but in an alchemical process of your soul that refuses to settle for superficiality. Let us consult the oracle. I shuffle the Ciro Marchetti deck, feeling the laminated paper slide between my fingers, and spread the cards on the cloth, forming a complex mandala. I draw 9 arcana for you. The first card to be revealed is the Hermit. In this illustration from the Gilded Tarot Royale, we see a wise old man holding a six-pointed lantern, surrounded by an abstract darkness where almost imperceptible golden gears float. This card crowns your current situation. You are still single because you have chosen the path of deep introspection. It is not an imposed solitude, but a strategic retreat. The light you seek does not come from another, but from the inner lantern. You have refused to walk with someone who cannot see the light of your own essence, and for that reason, you have preferred to walk alone rather than be accompanied by shadows. The second card is the Nine of Cups. Here, a satisfied man sits before a semicircular table of dark wood, with 9 cut crystal cups aligned like a protective wall. The enamel of the cups shines under a mystical light. This card tells me you have reached a point of emotional self-realization. You lack nothing. You are so full of yourself, so complete, that the hunger for a partner has been satiated by your own achievements and your own love. The risk here is stagnation and comfort. Your singledom is a banquet you have served yourself, but a table for one, no matter how rich, is still a solitary feast. The third card, the Two of Swords, falls crossed over the previous one. A blindfolded woman holds 2 heavy swords, balancing them with difficulty over a deep blue, agitated sea. In the background, a nearly hidden lunar clock marks an indecisive hour. This is the core of your blockage. Your heart and mind are in silent conflict. You defend yourself with reason, blocking the emotions that could lead you to open up. There is an underlying fear of losing that balance you worked so hard to build. You hold the swords high so that no one crosses your border, but that same defense prevents love from entering. The fourth card is the Empress. The figure stands majestically on a throne of lush nature, with a dress embroidered with grains and a scepter topped by a golden globe. At her feet, wheat grows in a field of luminous green. This card represents your divine potential. You are the creator of your life, the one who gestates, the one who nurtures. The universe has endowed you with a powerful feminine energy, but you are channeling it into your projects, your independence, your own empire. You are still single because you have not yet found someone you consider worthy of sharing your throne, someone who is not intimidated by your power. The fifth card is the Four of Cups. A young man under a tree contemplates 3 offered cups, while ignoring a 4th cup emerging from a golden cloud, held by a mechanical hand that seems taken from a wind-up clock. This card reveals your attitude towards opportunities. You have received proposals, you have been offered love, but your gaze is fixed on what you already have or what you consider insufficient. Apathy has set in. You have closed your eyes to the unexpected because it does not fit your expectations. Charoite asks you to open your eyes, that the 4th cup could be the transmutation you need. The 6th card is the Page of Cups. A young man with a dreamy gaze holds a cup from which a small golden fish peeks out, surrounded by a landscape of rugged coasts and a sky of pink clouds. This card speaks of your inner child. That golden fish is your deepest desire, a pure, magical, different love. But the page is only the beginning. You have the desire, but you have not cast the line into the sea. You keep that fish in your cup, looking at it, dreaming without daring to let it swim in open waters. The fear of losing the magic keeps you on the shore. The 7th card is the Eight of Cups. A hooded figure walks away from 8 cups stacked in a nocturnal landscape, under a luminous moon that illuminates a mountainous path. This card is key. You have walked away from relationships that did not nourish you. You have had the courage to leave the known behind in search of a greater meaning. That is why you are still single. It is not a lack, it is a conscious choice not to settle. You are a soul in transit, and the love you seek must have the same frequency as your journey. Whoever cannot keep up with your pace is left behind. The 8th card is the King of Swords. A king with a penetrating gaze holds a vertical sword, with a throne decorated with angels and butterflies carved in golden relief. The background is an intense blue sky with sculpted clouds. This card is your mental shield. You use your intellect, your judgment, your analytical ability to evaluate every suitor. And therein lies the problem. The King of Swords cuts without hesitation what he considers illogical or imperfect. You have raised the bar so high that no one can jump over it. Your mind is a relentless judge, and while you judge, the heart grows cold. The ninth card is the star. A naked figure pours water from two jugs, one onto the earth and the other into the pond, under a starry sky where a large central star radiates golden light. On the horizon, a celestial mechanism of cogwheels seems to govern the flow of the cosmos. This is the way out, the transmutation that Charoite promises. The star tells you to keep hope, to remain open, to pour your love into yourself and into the world without fear. Love will not arrive forced, but as a natural consequence of your openness. When you stop defending yourself and begin to flow, when the mind yields to faith, the universe will match your frequency with that of another soul willing to share its light. Charoite vibrates in your hand, reminding you that transformation is not comfortable, but it is necessary. Your singledom is not a punishment or a failure. It is the state of the chrysalis. True love requires you to stop defending yourself from yourself, to let go of the swords, to silence the intellect, and to allow the water of the star to wash away the fears. Only then will companionship cease to be a threat to your independence and become a shared refuge. Thank you for joining me in this reading. If this message has resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe and become part of our community. Your support helps us continue sharing light and guidance. Find more at eltarotdima.com. May the universe bless you.